One moment, chat room. Let me just make sure everything's working. Alright. How is it going today? I really do be inconsistent as hell nowadays, but I'm back. Hopefully for our normal 2 hours. And we're just gonna be doing some core playlist shenanigans. Nothing too crazy. Got some things we could talk about as well as we're doing them, so you know what? I'm gonna put on the seasonal set just because I feel like it. Not really doing a challenge or anything right now. I can kind of goof off a bit. Is there a catalyst I can work on in kinetic? Work on Verglass. We could implement. Where's my Verglass? There it is. Put that on for a little bit. We can bump this up a tad, slap on a Stasis Surge just cuz. You could just use just regular Stasis if you wanted. Sure. Why not? Let's run it with this. Not an optimal build by any means. But still probably fun. Not really trying to reinvent wheels here. What's a dungeon over here? Oh, it's both of them. Let's... Is my progress over here with stuff? Ew. Yeah, let's play some Gambit, why not? I do still need to guild it after all. I'm missing just this now, which is always a bit of a hassle to do. I don't know if we'll do it this stream. Probably not, but eh. I believe next week is Iron Banner, which I'd find entertaining. There's gonna be some new armor. I'm gonna be trying to get it. There's apparently also a rocket sidearm coming out, Stasis one, which I have some friends that are looking forward to. So that's all neat. Personally though, I'm just in it for the armor. I did unfortunately miss last episode's shader, which I feel bad about. Maybe I'll get it to drop. They added it to the pool, who knows? If anyone's curious about my build, by the way, just this on stasis. Nothing really... Nothing too much. I've not really put much thought into it. You know. It'll get things done. Let's do that as well. So we're actually generating stuff. And what percentage am I at this? Actually, pretty close. I do know that using Devour tactically makes this unoptimal that I'm using it on stasis, but come on. Look a little.
Uh-huh. Cabal on the field. Be brave, be notorious. Cabal weaponry didn't used to be all bluster and noise. Red Legion... Prepare for transmat. Lock and load, hotshot.
I'd say they need to fix that, but I know they won't. Alright. Let's get it started.
Wait, at the drill.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be something I'm a bit... I did just wake up and slap this thing together, so... might not be too good with it, but... I will continue to try. I am going to deal with the block over here.
Hostiles incoming at the base. Watch it. You're shedding.
Or at least I'm going to try to.
The blockers. On the field. Careful.
Probably gonna be steps. Yep. I wasn't able to deal with them in time. Some they're gonna have to deal with now. Damn.
Enemy invader down. You can relax. I spot a high-value target. Give him hell. Portal's ready. Go say hello. Your allies invading.
We are not doing the best right now. The invasion did kind of roll us. Admittedly, I'm not doing that good myself.
Your invaders defeated, bringing them back. Hostiles inbound at the steps. High-value target neutralized. Opposing team summon the primeval. If they kill it, they win this. Portal is primed. Lock. Allies headed to the other side. Your invader's dead. Sending them back.
Damn.
Hey, did you wake up pissed today or something? I like it. Almost. Bank and get that primeval out there. Incoming wave at the drill. Portal is primed. Lock and load. Your allies invading the other side. Not out of this yet. Kill
Okay.
that primeval.
It's gonna be middle.
Your invader's dead. Sending them back.
Oh my god.
Envoy's in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Enemy invader
Yeah, it's
down.
unfortunately a
Hey,
loss.
Can't blame them for trying. Your allies invading the other side. Opposing team's about to win.
Is that Spectral Blades? Holy based.
Woo! Your allies back and they killed full guard.
Okay, hang on.
That's how. Envoy's taking a dirt nap. Prime evil time. Watch your back. Invader incoming. The lead's yours.
Oh my god, what the hell? Alright, maybe I do swap back to the other build.
Invaders
Maybe I
off the
do.
field. Allies headed to the other
Unfortunately.
side.
At least for
Opposing
Gambit.
team's about to win. Gambit's over.
Yeah.
Opposing team put their primeval on ice.
Oh well. We tried. We tried. Guess I'll give you that. I've already got a nice trust. Alright, let's switch the build over. Let's lock in a bit. That one was just embarrassing. Frankly, I'm not gonna stand by. should turn
Cabal
what
on
I
the
did
field.
complete here. And by that I mean one thing.
Red Legion. These lowlifes took the tower
I
from you,
had
right?
one
Make 'em bleed.
thing.
Transmat ready.
Alright, here we
Lock and
go.
Load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank. Hostiles at the trees.
Okay.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
So how'd you guys feel about the current Axe story? How you guys feel about that?
Hey, you're losing moats. Ice the blockers.
Because I'd be willing to tell you guys how I feel. I tell you, it's not positively. No.
Invader on the field. Careful. High value target
Each.
identified. Get him. Portals up. Enemy
Lucky?
invader down. Hey, you can't blame him for trying.
I'll give it a shot.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. Guardian down. 10 seconds. 2 for 1. Welcome back.
Damn. That's all I could do, unfortunately.
Hostiles inbound at the beach. Woo! High value target is down. Invader incoming. Almost there. Fill the bank to summon a primeval. Moats draining. The blockers must die, sister. Invader down. You can relax now. Enemy invader down. You can relax. Opposing team summoned a primeval. If they kill it, they win this.
Okay,
Portals up.
let's-
Go look 'em in the eyes. You just dropped a Taken on the other side. Hope you're proud. I am. Portals up. Go look 'em in the eyes. All right, you can still win this.
Going bad.
Burn that primeval to the ground. Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. Guardians down. That's 2. One more in the grave. 10 seconds and I pull you back. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval, and this gambit's yours.
There we go.
You took them all out! You're being invaded. Find them before they find
Over
you.
here, maybe?
Invader down. You can relax now. Enemy invader down. Nice. convoys terminate. Now, bring the house down. That primeval's nearly dead.
I do think I go for one more invade.
This is what the Taken feel. Revel in this. That's one. 2 for 1. 10 seconds and I pull you back. You make this look easy. Welcome back. Invaders off the field. That primeval's not long for this world. Burn it down and take this
Each.
Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy. Yes, ma'am. That's what I
Let's
call
go.
hunting.
That felt good. And we got a Gambit Memento too. Let's go.
Hey, try not to clear these Gambit arenas so fast. It takes work to lure these guys all the way out here to fight you.
Love this guy's look. Love this guy's effort. Wish I could be that decent at PvP in like trials or something, but meh. It would appear this is what I spec'd into. Ain't that the darndest thing? Hilariously, we're getting these done. You know what I should do for LFG someday? I should take this title off and replace it with like something a bit more mundane, you know? Maybe like maybe I just put like Almighty on it. And then when people start to question my credentials, I just pull out the Godslayer. I also just switched the Gambit emblem too. We got that. That's nice. Feel about the new stuff in the store? I'd say it looks pretty neat. Did we get any new ornaments? I don't think we did. Which is different from last episode, but you know, they make a lot.
Cabal on the field.
Okay.
Let's bet big. Not all Cabal want to shake hands and make friends. Let's give them some encouragement. All right, hold on to some. Drop those targets, take the moats, and bank them.
About this axe story. I do kind of like it, you know? The vibe is something I like, and I think it's always neat to see the Eliksni doing things. I do like their race the most, I guess. Is that a good way of saying that?
Incoming wave at the drill.
Their faction, I should say. That's what I should say. Their faction. But I like their faction the most. That being said, there were some decisions this act which I have voiced my concerns on Twitter.
Hostiles incoming at the base.
I'm not a big fan of where the story is currently going.
Medium blocker on its way to the other side.
I'm
I
not.
like your style.
As it stands currently, they are trying to redeem Aramis. However, there's a big issue with that a lot of people on that site probably won't acknowledge. That being, she's had opportunities to redeem herself in the past, and she never did. Not even once. She took none of them, and she stuck to her guns, which, okay, that's neat. That's fine. The issue is, oh, you know, now I'll do it. Now I will. Like, huh?
Your allies back, and they scored a kill. Enemy invader is down. You can breathe now. Medium blocker outbound.
And
High value target neutral.
I can already see where they're going to go with the story now, because it's predictable at this point.
Incoming wave.
Because I do know how Bungie's writers can be
You're close.
when it
Feel the
comes
bang,
to,
you get a
oh,
primeval.
the villain is not as bad as we
Opposing team's
thought.
got a primeval. Once it dies, they win.
She's gonna be redeemed. There's no
Portal
stopping.
ready. Go say hello.
And
It's not over. Kill that
based
primeval.
on
Your
what was
allies
set up
invading the other side.
at the
Portal's ready.
end of this act, involving the Echo, desiring a new host,
Your friend's
it's gonna be
down.
her.
They're coming back to your side.
It's gonna
Our
pick
boy's
her.
taking a dirt nap. Primeval time.
It's not gonna pick Mithrax. It's not gonna pick Ido. It's going to be Paris.
Invaders
That's
here.
what they're building.
Brace yourself.
And that's not fun. Ah, damn. Lion's breath. Fair play. But yeah, that's what they're setting up, and that's not really... I wouldn't say that's good.
Invaders off the field.
Because with a character like Aramis, like, they've done too much.
Allies headed to the other side.
There are
Primeval
limits
compromise.
to
Focus
how much you
your
can be
fire.
kind to someone.
Your invaders
Especially
down
when
and out.
they
They're heading back.
aren't even interested in you.
Invader on the field. Careful. The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving. Fight's over.
That's
Opposing
unfortunate.
team killed their primeval.
That's fine though. But yeah, there are limits to stuff like that. Especially when the person isn't even interested in changing, like Aramis. She's never shown signs of being interested in changing. And so the belief that she will is just... it's just dumb. Because there's been nothing to set it up that we've seen. And I know there's gonna be people that are like, oh, but there's these lore tabs, and the lore tabs, they show that she's not happy with what she's doing and that she's actually being forced into this, like, okay, show that. Show that. Now, granted, there was a scene, Season of the Seraph, in which we fight the, I believe it's the Technocrat? That's his title? Yeah. We fight the Technocrat, and I'm just gonna take us into Vanguard now for more of this. We fight the Technocrat, who has been risen as a Scorn, and she does not seem happy. You could make the argument it's been shown there. And fair enough. You know, why not? However, it could also be interpreted as hatred towards the Guardian for doing the deed. You know, because we did that? So it could be interpreted both ways. So that's flimsy at best. Also, Aramis is a headstrong character that had seeked to enslave and destroy the gods that have doomed her people. Black Fleet is one of those gods. There's an argument for Aramis biding her time, but she never showed any outward defiance towards the Black Fleet in any way. Which, Season of the Seraph, when she was being coerced by the Witness, that could have been an opportunity. Because I've seen the lore tabs where she's not happy.
I perceive an affinity between worlds, a place where the
And I think
ascendant and
that
material planes could converge.
if they went through with doing that there, that'd have been something good. That'd have been growth. That we'd have an opportunity to redeem. But that's not what happened. She went through with it. She showed no regret doing it. If anything, she was angry that it didn't work. And also, like, we lost a powerful ally because of it. So, even in Season of the Plunder, which is like another big argument for Aramis coming back, she's had opportunities to come back. There have been negotiations with her, set up by Ido, who has seen she is not willing to turn. Now, Aramis did save Ido that one point, but that's not because she's willing to make amends and change. That's because she doesn't want her own people dying. It's two completely different things. They could lead to the same thing, but it's still different things. There's also the Amanda Holiday death, which was just completely cheap and unwarranted by literally anything. Like, I still don't know why they did that. Like, like, actually. But all this to say, I don't think Aramis deserves the redemption she's getting. I don't think that there's really any way I could be convinced otherwise, as it stands right now. I think this is a very dumb decision by the writers. And, I'm hoping that she's not the one chosen by this Echo. I'm hoping that it's Mithrax because,
Behold the ascendant plane.
Lord, I'd
From here,
love
we will
for
circumvent
him to
the
be
very
doing
walls of the
something.
pyramid,
I
striking
went
from
into
beyond
this
the
episode
threshold of reality.
I've always wanted
just
to see this
begging
place.
he'd be doing something
Looks
cool.
a lot less posh than it
Because
sounds.
he's never done that before. Like, he's never had that scene, you know? Like, that moment. We get a lot with Keitel. We get a whole lot with Keitel. She's always going out there on the front lines, doing the work. We don't get that with Mithrax. I don't think we ever will with Mithrax. Because I don't think the writers want that with Mithrax. Hell, they might be planning to kill Mithrax and make Aramis the next kill of House Light.
The Taken are vulnerable without their blood.
Which
Target it
would
first.
suck.
Once they are dealt with, the light of your balefire will consecrate this area.
But I'm not happy with where the writing is. I do believe this is just undeserved redemption. There was nothing really leading up to this. I've seen a lot of people. I think I've
A
seen
large contingent of
Bife's.
Taken
I
are
have seen
assembled
Bife's
ahead.
video
They're the last line
on
of
this
perimeter
season.
defense.
The witness is
and
smart,
about how this is a
using
dumb
Taken to
decision.
guard the back door.
A bit like keeping junkyard dogs.
Poor guy.
They're hostile, frightening, they make a damn mess of the place.
And there were people in his comments that are just like trying to attack him, saying he doesn't get the lore, saying that he's not a fan of the Elixir, which he might not be. That's fair. He has shown bias to the Hive.
Our house. Unleash
But-
your light and free it from its suffering.
Still, these are critiques. These are like, genuine. Have some people said it a bit harshly? Yes. I might have said it a bit harshly, where but still, when a lot of people are saying that it's not a good idea, maybe it's not a good idea. And I know that they can't change it now. Like, the season's essentially done. They're probably just doing bug fixing right now. To re-record new script and everything would just be absurd. Especially for content that's just gonna go away, because I'm pretty sure it's still going away. I don't think Bungie is willing to work on their compression technology. They've not shown any interest in doing that. But yeah, that's gonna be where the story's going. Now, I've not seen leaks. If there are any, I don't look at that kind of stuff. At least not for Destiny. Go for other games, but not here, because I actually care about this game. But just based on patterns of the writers, how they like to do things, that's gonna be what happens. I'm not a fan of it, and Yeah.
I scouted this facility.
As for the other stuff in the
hours
story,
looking
I
for
thought it
Ice
was
Point.
heckin'
But one incantation
awesome.
from Queen Mara, and you're in.
Now you know how us mortals feel. You Guardians have a knack for
Fickle
making the
amassing
impossible
the
look
prison of
leisurely.
elders. Rising Skolas to his side. I thought that was pretty cool. I like top tier for that. They know how to write Fickle. He's putting in the work, and I respect that.
Target the most powerful Taken and collect their essences.
The light of your balefire
I've seen
will
people saying this is
consecrate
like the worst seasonal
transform
story
them
ever,
into
which is
weapons
not
of
true.
singular power.
It's just not. Like, there's some genuinely cool things going on. Another thing people are complaining about is that there's not much story. I've seen some people saying we go back to the time gate thing. That's not the answer. I assure you, that is not the answer. We wanted this, and the game is better that we have it. The reason why it doesn't feel so good right now is strictly because there's no filler content. They don't have, oh, do a run of this and then come back to me. And then we'll talk about something maybe. They don't have that. Thus, they need to focus more on what they're actually presenting, which is better in the long run. Right now it's going to be a bit tough. This does seem like a last-minute decision. The next episode, it'll probably be better. It's just having some coffee there because my throat was drying up. But as for right now, there's going to be some pains, which is to be expected. I do think that the biggest issue Bungie has as writers is not fully committing to things. Another critique I've seen is that we don't quite have a grasp of scale of what's going on for both this and the previous episode. When everyone's telling us how big it is. And this has actually been an issue for a long time. Hang on a second. Apologies for that, but we do have. It's been an issue Bungie's had for a while, and if you want proof of that, just look at the Vex engine. They have the capacity to do so much, and they made it seem like they were going to do a pretty big thing in Season of the Splicer. But they didn't commit to it. They didn't.
Stories passed from parent to child.
I don't know why.
Was a terror in my mind.
I just render it to the developers or the writers being afraid of doing such a thing.
Even from down here, I could see the pyramid ships circle the Traveler. The air was
So,
still, there was silence. Then
I feel
there
like
was
they need to
noise.
shake that fear a bit.
I don't know what the witness did to it. I do my best to focus on the good we can do on the ground. It's all we can do to bear through this moment.
And yeah. They need to show us the big things that are happening, not just tell us, oh, X, Y, and Z just happened. That's pretty bad. Like, we need to see more of that, not just, oh, this is bad. Oh god, this is bad. You won't get it, but this is bad. I am disappointed a lot in Season of the Splicer because it was a big opportunity to make the Vex seem intimidating. Make them out to be the threat that they were always seen to be. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. The whole Vex thing, the thing that everything was marketed around, that and allying with Mithrax, it was sidelined. Which, yeah. That's a big issue with the Vex too. It's like they're afraid to focus on them. Like, just straight up look at them, commit to them. That's a big issue with a lot of Vex lore, is that they're afraid to commit to things. Like in Season of Splicer, city skinning simulated. Okay, start changing things. Start messing things up. I want to see effects. I want to go to the tower. I want to look around, and I want to see Vex digitized, like, platforms and stuff manifesting. I want to see that. Show me bad things are happening. I want to look out into the city skybox. I want to go into the tower, which I'm doing right now. I want to look into the city. I want to see Vex monoliths towering over everything. Like, I want to see stuff like that. We don't get stuff like that. I don't know if we ever will get stuff like that, but again, it's commit. I want to see effects of this happening. This is probably more of a designer thing, but I want to see the things being told, and that's something Bungie doesn't do. They tell us. They tell us in great detail, like, oh, this is happening, it's bad. They tell us that a lot. But we don't see the effects of it. And they could do with showing us every now and then. I did not rank up, unfortunately. But, like, again, seeing the downed helm right here, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It shows that there were actual consequences in the narrative. Okay. We need to do more, though. We need a bit more in that. Like, again, in Splicer, you could kind of see, like, Vex digital, like, coding and networks and circuitry around in the sky. Or in that, that's just like a tiny thing, all things considered. We need more than that. This season especially, like, I want to load into Europa, and I want to see Scorn walking around. I want to see them kind of like doing crab walks around. I want to see them blasting at people. Like, this is stuff that we need to see visually in order to actually grasp this is happening. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who's played this and a lot of other games in his life.
We begin then.
Alright. Unfortunately, with great sadness, I am gonna have to cut the stream early now due to things that just came up. But yes. Don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but I do know we're gonna do it. As always, I'm Manager. You've been amazing to have. Thank you so much for stopping by. See you guys next time. Sayonara.